Hello, viewers. This is George from Ireland speaking to you once again. Today, I'm going to tell you ways to improve your English for speakers of other languages. So, if you're a native speaker of English, this video shan't be of great interest to you. I'm going to list 10 ways in which to do this, which is, of course, a very brief précis of something which could be a huge subject that I could talk about for hours, but time is constrained. So this is not necessarily in order of priority. Number one is practice. There is a saying in English, practice makes perfect. It's logical that the more you practice something, the better you get at it. So practice every day if possible, and take every opportunity to listen to English on the news, watching films, speaking to people, reading signs, as well as reading books. On a plane, if you see the safety card with instructions in your language and English, then read both, and that will help you gain more vocabulary. The news is a great one, which I mentioned, because you have a context, you have pictures to help you. Some of the words relating to politics and economics are similar in many languages, especially European languages. Number two, emphasize vocabulary over grammar. Vocabulary means words. Words are much more important than grammar rules. You can make grammatical mistakes a lot and still be understood. So don't get obsessed with grammatical rules, with the 16 tenses. You really just need present, past, and future tenses. Don't worry about past perfect, future conditional, and all the conditionals so much. Number three, do not feel embarrassed. Be brave. Even if people laugh in your face, just have the courage, just continue. I know it's difficult. You're communicating in English, you're understanding English, you are succeeding. Don't expect perfection. Native speakers of English make mistakes in English all the time. Number four, multi-sensory learning. So use the 5 senses. When you read it, using the sense of sight. Listen to it is using the sense of hearing. When you're speaking, you're also hearing your own words. And by speaking, in a sense, you're using touch, or because the muscles in your lips and tongue are producing the sounds. Writing it is also the sense of touch. If it's food or something, you can smell and taste it. Sometimes acting things out. Muscle memory, that's kinesthetic learning. That means learning through movement. Using pictures, you find your learning style. Some people learn best with the written word, others the spoken word, others with images. Number 5, do it on the basis of need. If you're a doctor, you need to know medical vocabulary. If you're a business executive, you need business vocabulary. If you're a pilot, you need aeronautical vocabulary. If you're a hotel receptionist, you need tourist vocabulary, and so forth. So, for instance, if you're a business executive, you don't need to know literary words. Or if you're a dentist, you don't need to know words relating to planes, for instance. Number 6, make it enjoyable. The thing you're best at is something you find fun. So make it fun for you. Connect it to your hobbies. If you like fishing, then be reading and writing about fishing. If you like ballet, then learn vocabulary relating to ballet. If you're a film enthusiast, watch plenty of films of the genre that you really like. Number 7, total immersion. Surround yourself with English. Put yourself in a situation where you must improve in English to survive. Live with an Anglophone family, and this way you can force yourself to improve very fast. You might soon find yourself dreaming in English. See if you can think in English. Number 8, look at a person's mouth to see how they produce the sounds. I've been overemphasizing my enunciation there to show you. So look at their mouth, not their eyes sometimes. I'll give you an example, looking at myself, looking at my mouth right now. people may find it disconcerting. That's off-putting. People might think it's strange and bad if you do that. So probably only do that with friends and explain why you're doing it. Number 9, look for connections to your own language. Intellectual words are similar in many languages, certain European languages, all the way from Portuguese to Russian. Words like philosophy or even intellectual or, I can't think, agitation are similar in many languages. Let me see, languages like Hindi have taken some technical or intellectual words directly from English. Many of the English intellectual words are Latin or ancient Greek in origin, which is why they're common in many languages. That will make it easier. You can see similarities and dissimilarities with your own language. Do you have to make and to do as two different verbs? Many languages have it as just one verb. Do you use to be in the present tense? And this will give you a deeper understanding of your native language. Number 10, set yourself targets. Be realistic. Perhaps 10 new words per day. Writing them in the morning, pronouncing them several times. Writing them again in the evening, pronouncing them several times. And then testing yourself the next day. Something like that. See how many words you can learn in a year. Say that you're going to pass a certain test at a certain time. And even if you only achieve half your target, you're still doing quite well. So these are ways to improve your English for native speakers of other languages.